Elise, Operations Associate of Uptime Health here, ready to go over the new features as well as existing features on the Uptime Controller. Upon logging into your Uptime Controller, it'll bring you to the Facilities page. Here you can use the downloadable guide as a tool to learn about the platform and all the different uses, buttons, as well as points of contact, frequently asked questions, and external resources. Going back to the Uptime Controller, here you can see all of the facilities you have. You can see them in a map view. You can view your devices in here. If you're using the Uptime Controller for device management, you can request repair or report a repair that has been taken place. By requesting repair, you'll be able to directly communicate with your technician selected for that device. You can also export your device list, as well as bulk upload devices or just add a new device to your device list. In the Tasks section, you as a staff member will be able to complete tasks in the To-Do section by clicking the right-hand corner of the task, documenting the notes as needed, and completing the task. You'll also see that some of the tasks have multiple subtasks within that one task. To complete these, you'll check off all of the subtasks, document the subtask notes as needed, as well as document any corrective actions that had to be taken. If your facility requires you to initial, please complete the initial portion, and then click Complete Task. This will remove it from your to-do list. In the Overdue section, you'll see that they are highlighted in red, meaning that these tasks have already been past their due time and date. Don't worry, you can still complete these tasks, and we highly recommend that you do so that your facility stays within compliance. Here, just as we did before, we'll complete the tasks. I would document why the reason was that you did not complete the task within the due range. Something of that nature. You are also able to upload an image as needed. Here we can click Complete Task. Now let's say there's a task in the Overdue section that you just weren't able to complete and it was never done within your facility. Now, a couple circumstances for this would be that your facility was closed for a holiday. You can put holiday closure, and then you can click Not Complete. That's for one circumstance, and a couple other circumstances are that maybe that task was associated with a device, and that device was out for repair. You can document that here in the Notes section as well, and click Not Complete. The other circumstance would be that the task was not completed at all, and I would document as to why so that your manager can have an overview as to why that task was not completed, and she can assign a corrective action to ensure that it has been completed going forward. You're also able to filter this section. If you're assigned to multiple facilities, you can click the facility you would like to see. If this is your home facility, it will stay in place, so every time you log in, that facility will have been pre-selected for you. You can also look at tasks within this month and next month, and it'll break down a larger range of tasks for you to complete. There are other options to filter by, maybe like area, assigned to, and a group. Moving on to the compliance section, here you'll be able to manage your compliance within your facility. You'll be able to see your completed task, any tasks that have been marked incomplete, or tasks that are pending. In the pending section, as you can see here, this will be a task that are still due, as well as tasks that are overdue from previous dates and times. You can go back in and directly complete the task from the compliance section in the pending by clicking this button here and completing the task as you did before within the run section. I would document, like as mentioned before, why that task was done after the due date and time and complete the task. That will remove it from your pending section and post it to your compliance dashboard. You can also filter by date range. So here, as you can see, we would like our compliance scores to be at or near 100%. You can also export your task history by sending yourself an email with those report information, as well as export it to an Excel spreadsheet. You can filter this information by group, who it's assigned to, an area, or a device that that task is associated with. Now, for example, If you're wanting to run a report on a refrigerator to pull the refrigerator temp and freezer temps, this would be how you would do that here. By clicking those, you'll only pull the device records for that specific location. In our logs section, you can complete your logs. Click on the log that you would like, the facility it's located at, the area that it's associated with, as well as a device if one is needed. You'll go through the motions, go through the instructions, enter the information based on your control and lot information, complete the log, document any corrective actions, and if the results were acceptable. Here, your name will automatically stamp at the end of the log. By clicking Save, it will save to the Compliance dashboard in the Logs section. Here you can see an overview of all the logs that have been completed within your facilities. You can select the log type that you would like to filter by, as well as a facility. And you can run a report just as you could in the Task Compliance section by sending it to your email or exporting it to an Excel spreadsheet. When you export it to an Excel spreadsheet, it'll bring it in an Excel formatting. You're also able to view the logs completed within the last 20 logs and any corrective actions that were taken. Moving on to the work order section, if you have any open work orders that you've requested repair on, they'll live in this section. Here you'll be able to directly communicate with the technician, get updates in real time, and get the technician's information. You'll also be able to have a completed device record in the completed section once that repair has been made and the work order has been closed. Your technicians section, and you can update your account as needed in the account section. Here you can put your business information, notification, email preferences, as well as settings. I hope this helps and you've learned how to use the UptimeController and all of the new features we have released.